Hello everyone, it's Benny Bones here and welcome back to the long drive. Here we are, we have just spawned in. We drove, I think we've travelled now 1,144 kilometres, which is pretty impressive. We've got a little way to go. We're over one-fifth the way there. But previously we drove and parked up in front of this little petrol station, but it's taken me about an hour to get my car to spawn in correctly because it kept despawning, because there's so much crap spawning in there that it kept despawning me. But it's too dark and I don't think it will let me... Oh, it will let me fall asleep. Look at that. So we'll have a little nap and then we will just have a quick explore. So yeah, I had to move my car because it wouldn't spawn in. And before I forget, let's take this little guy out and back to zero, please. Where are we? Stop moving in close. There we are. Almost there. Back to zero. Now, where is it? There we go. That's back in. Now let's have a look around. Now I don't know if there's any rabbits about, but we'll keep an eye out. Oh, there's the water tower we saw. What have we got over here? Anything of interest? We've got a motorcycle, or a complete motorcycle, with an empty fuel tank. There's a bed on top of another motorcycle. Just tip that over. Some turds. A water. There we go. Binoculars. What are you? You are a glove box lid. Okay. Keep an eye out. Got to remember to keep an eye out, so I get pretty bad at that. What do we look at the view? Isn't this impressive? There's a rabbit. Look at him down there. But yeah, let's just have another quick look. Keep it going. Got some white paint, some spray, some gas. There's a headlight. Ooh, a wire brush. What do we got down here? More gas. So if I wanted to run the what have we got in this one here? Some oil. So if we wanted to run a motorbike, we could. It's a shame I don't have a trailer, so I might be tempted to bring one with me as a backup, but I've had nothing but glitchy problems with them. But not to worry, we will jump in and pedal to the metal and keep going. So I've turned my steering wheel off for the moment because I was playing with the trying to get the Speedo project working again, because I got the coding working and it seems to be going all right, but there's a lot of latency going on with the readings. For whatever reason, it's taking about 15 seconds for the Arduino to update the code saying that I've set off or that I've sped up or slowed down. So it's got a 15-second delay on it for whatever reason, and I'm just trying to work it out. It's somewhere in the code something's going wrong. I worked out there's a lot of issues going on with... Where do these rabbits go? They're everywhere at the moment. With the OLED display, the display drivers I'm using have a lot of latency in them, and I'm thinking maybe the map function that I'm using as well is having issues with the latency. When it's just the needle or the screen itself, there's no issues, but when they're both together, I've got this latency going on. That's just neither here nor there. It's just something for me to work on in my own time. There we go. Yeah, had a pretty cruisy day off. Didn't get much sleep last night because I don't sleep at night nowadays. That's the way it goes. So I got up and I did a few things. I uploaded my video last night, so that's something. I got up when I should have been trying to sleep, and I uploaded the video. I set it all up and just told it to go as soon as it finished, and that's gone pretty good. Thanks to everyone who's watched it so far. There's been a few people. It's more than I can expect from a lot of my videos, but having 5, 6, 10 people watch it, that's pretty good for me, I think. If it was on the longer side. So yeah, that's pretty good. What else have we got going on? Yeah, we still have that music box, I think. That's pretty cool. That's part of the new update. But what we want to do now is find the TV so I can plug the computer in and play some sick beats on the computer. What else do we need? We need a new door. We're still missing the correct door. We're still missing the bonnet and boot lid. There's a few headlights we're still missing. They're not big issues. But yeah, just body panels. I'd like to complete my car again. Bouncing around, bouncing. But we're getting there. Who knows? I might switch it up. If I find another car in a reasonable condition, I might switch things up just to make things interesting. Because I've been driving this one now for ages. And you do have to swap things around to keep them interesting. Maybe if I can find a station wagon or something along those lines, that would be fun. What else have we got? So yeah, that's about it. Just gonna keep going. I did reset my speedo, as you can tell. You probably saw that at the beginning, whether I leave it in or cut it out. I'll probably leave it in. And then less editing for me, I guess. And just keep cruising. 5K's down. I still don't know what happens at the end. I haven't looked into it. I don't really want to spoil it for me. I've heard a lot of people say it's a bit of a letdown. There should be more of a show about when you hit the end. We got a big petrol station coming up. But I don't know. I've not looked at it. There's a bit of lag, but here we go. I've not looked at it, and I don't really want to look at it. I don't want to spoil it for me. You know, that's the worst thing about games is when you're playing them and someone's already spoiled the ending or see a movie. What do we got? We got a Trabant. I couldn't find them for ages, and now that's all I find. They're cute though. I really do like them. They're cute. It's a shame you can't run like a two-stroke diesel in there, a Detroit diesel or something. There is the motorcycle engine is a two-stroke. That's petrol. Alright, yeah. I'm getting confused. Don't worry me. Oh, that's a nice looking tire. We'll take that with us. Boo. What else have we got? A nice looking truck tire. Some sprays. Some purple. Oh, they tempt me. We'll get rid of you. And we'll take this one instead. This one looks really nice. It's even got shiny rim on it and everything. We'll swap them over. There we are. So we've got a empty jerry can, and we've got a computer, and now we've got a nice tire in there. Some alcohol, more alcohol. Is there anything in this bike? Some water. I was about to say fuel, but it was water. Some gas. What are we here? Oil. We need to fill up our oil. And you are oil as well. We could make the Trabant go if we wanted to. Swap it over a bit. But I do like having my diesel. But maybe swapping to a Trabant might be a bit of fun. It's got even fuel in it at the moment. I'm sure that's fuel. It is. That needs to be 3% to make it run properly. There we are. So we have a functioning Trabant now. Look at that. So I think I will, just for snots and giggles, I will transfer all my gizmos over, and we'll take the smaller, cuter little car. I do like the 2105, but you always need to make a few improvements and see how things go. Let's get you on there. Get my my little heads dangling around. We can put one on each side. How's that? With dangling poops and everything. They're like antennas. They're going to be my feelers. Like that. That'll work. Some hands now. We've got to have the hands. And I'm going to have to try and swap the bumper over as well. Will this fit across on there? It's a cute little bumper. It's colour matched and everything. But this is the one we want. It doesn't like that, does it? If you put them lower down, that's better. Rabbit, I see you up there. Don't you dare come towards me. I gotta keep an eye on you. Lucky last wheel. And then we will be on our way. And let's get out and move on. Like that. We're going to take you out, put you down there, and you can go in. Alrighty. Now let's get it and move on. This is going to be weird now. Ah, that lovely two-stroke sound. So what new adventures do we have in the world? It's like playing jalopy all over again. We're doing 40. We're doing 40. We're slowly climbing. Maybe we can get some more top speed out of it. Rather than cruising at 100 everywhere, 105. We might be able to get a bit more top speed. Who knows? We'll have to see. But I do like Trabants. There's something like bizarre and quirky about them. It's just, yeah, it's just something weird about them. The old two-stroke, two-cylinder, Soviet designed. They were made to run and they were made cheap. So, yeah, they're pretty cool. Ah, maybe I shouldn't have put that big pumpkin right in the middle there. Oh well, you live and you learn. So, yeah, I've been, looking around, well today anyway, I've been looking at boats all day online. I have had a big long list of things I should have been doing, but I wanted to buy a boat when I was in England and I wanted to live on a boat, but because it doesn't look like I'll be able to go back to England for a long while, I was thinking, maybe I'll be able to pick up a boat here. I know I've complained about it before, not being able to do a lot of things here you could do in England, like live on boats, but if you're going to go for a weekend cruise or a week adventure away, you could do that. Maybe you couldn't live on them full time. But there's plenty of... why are you so shaky? Not behaving like I want it to. But there is plenty of coastline and there's a few rivers you can sail into. I don't think I'd be able to find a massive ocean-going boat for the price I'm looking at. I don't really want to spend a huge amount of money, but it needs to be big enough to be comfortable on. There's no point buying like a 4-meter dinghy because you can go out fishing in it, but I don't fish, and that's about all you can do in them. Ooh, I didn't see that there. It looked like a rock or something. Still with all our hubcaps, there must have been a rock. This one doesn't handle nearly as well as my Lada does, or did. It's a bit funny, but it moves. It's definitely moving. We're in the red on the fuel gauge. That's the oil fuel mix, I think. That's what it said it was. I don't even use the compass, to be honest. Maybe that's good if you can see which way the road is going and you can just kind of go, we want to go that way, and mark it on there and you can drive where you want. And why are my turds dangling why is that turd dangling at a 90-degree angle? Bizarre. Oh well. The joys of it. But yeah, I've just been thinking lately that, it might be enjoyable to spend a little bit of time just floating about. But we'll have to see, Can't say it'll be anything that I'll be rushing into. You need to get a pilot's license, as it's called, a skipper's license. There we are. You're technically a pilot if you're in control of a boat as well, but it's called a skipper's license. Because anything over 10 horsepower or something needs a skipper's license, something like that. So yeah, just looking into them. Might be a bit of fun down the track. Who knows? Ideally, I'm waiting for the borders with New Zealand to open up so I can fly there. But I can't see that happening anytime soon either. Hopefully in a couple of months, but not right now. Just cruising along. I kind of missed my other car already. It was much faster than this. Oh well, we're in this now. Got to keep things interesting. Like, just driving the same car is not always that interesting. But I enjoyed it. But you gotta give yourself a challenge, you know? Try driving a car with only 3 wheels. Or just leave all your fuel behind and start again. Hopefully I don't have to push this car anyway, because the amount of fuel we got might be a bit of an issue. And I was tempted to try and put the diesel engine in here, but it would overheat so quickly. Just because this little thing doesn't have a radiator spot. You can't mount a cooler, which is a bit unfortunate. But this car would be really cool, especially the station wagon, the van version of this. Did they call it the Universal? I'm not sure. But the van version would be so cool, because it's such a tiny little cute car. And then you could put any engine in it. It would be great fun. Picking up some speed, look at us go. Ooh, bending that needle. So how's everyone going today? I'm doing quite well. Like I said, I had a few things I wanted to get done. I didn't get them all done. I got a few. But that's alright. I still got tomorrow to do some stuff. I got to go down to the music shop and buy some new strings for my bass guitar. So that's on the list of things I want to get done. We're getting there. So slow. It's like having the petrol engine back in that bus for that one moment I had it. That was a nightmare. Pick a gear. Pick a gear. Doesn't know whether to change to up or down. Ooh, we're climbing slowly. Jiggle that stick. Jiggle it like you mean it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at him go. Oh yeah. Filthy. Absolutely filthy. Look at him. Oh. Can we turbocharge this? Put a Detroit diesel, a Screaming Jimmy in it. That'd be fun. Then we still got the 2-stroke and a diesel. I don't know if those Detroit diesels are air cooled or not. I'm pretty sure they're water cooled, but I might be wrong. Don't really know too much about them. I know they exist, and I know they make a hell of a noise, and I know they're all they're supercharged. So that's the idea behind them. They were supercharged. That's where the original Hawaiian superchargers, those kind of blower style, were actually invented for. It was the big truck motors like that. And then somebody had the bright idea of making it fit on their V8, and that's where the whole supercharger, the Hawaiian style top-mounted superchargers really took off in the old street race circuit. So the 60s, something like that. Ooh, we got the I think they called it the turret house. I was watching a stream of the actual creators. They did at least it stops quickly. They did a video where they were going through the fan art, and they were saying everyone was using this building, the turret building, I think they said. I'm sure they were saying Tourette's building, but I was trying to work it out. Why Tourette's? Oh, turret. Tourette. Ah, gotcha. Because they're Hungarian. I'm pretty sure they're Hungarian. So English isn't their first language, so understandable. I love these little motors, but they just can't do anything. Sponge. What do we got here? And that's a nice boot lid. I think that's for the one of the ladders, the 25. And here's a door for the 25. Is that the one that I needed? I need one of these. I couldn't find what happened to my work light, so I'll bring this one with me. Okay, not too much. Let's check our fuel level. Get rid of the old cactus. And pew! Maybe they're slowing me down. Or this extra weight. Oh, I still got 1.7 litres. She'll be right, mate. She'll be right. Get it started and forward. Come on, forward. There we go. No, forward. Are we going now? Oh, is this the right direction? There we go. For some reason I was going the wrong way. Just didn't have the torque to start off. I miss my diesel engine already. Wow. It'd be nice to see some kind of way you could put other engines in this car. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. like having some mounting point maybe in the boot to put a radiator or something like that. Rear mounted cooling or something along those lines. The Skoda has a rear mounted engine, so it is possible. But just having somewhere you could bolt on a radiator or a cooler of some kind would help, because this is pretty tragic. I like having the two-stroke, it's unique, but this is such a cute car, but this engine is tragic, absolutely tragic. Kind of happy not having to fly along at 200 miles an hour. We've got a little station. There we are. Is it worth stopping? We will have a quick little check. Maybe there's some fuel, because we need to start loading up on fuel now. And here we are. It's a fresh day. The sun is now almost lunchtime, probably 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And there we are. And we've got some new beams. They're always fun. I love these, as you can tell. I'm just going to have like a scaffold wagon. No, it's just going to be all scaffolding, I swear. And there's another one. I wonder how many I can stick on before the game actually starts bugging out, because there's so much crap on them. Nope, you're the other way around. There we are. Just do it quickly so it doesn't glitch out too much. What are you? Empty. Your bus tire. There's nothing. Is there anything in the hole? Oh, hello, there's a lady down there. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Let's keep going then. But away we go. I know sometimes you can find a broom at the bottom of the well, but to be honest, I'm not game enough to jump in there in case there is no broom in the bottom of the well. That sounds like a pretty surefire way to get stuck. You might be able to glitch your way and just bounce up the wall like you can with a lot of other things in this game. But again, it's one of those things I'm not going to take the chance if I don't have to. I still have a car that runs, I still have fuel. Okay, it's not the fastest car in the world, but you never need one fastest car in the world. Ooh, is it going to have the power to get up that hill? I sure hope so. Is it going to have the fuel to get up that hill? I sure hope so. We use this downhill to build up some speed. We might be able to just kind of launch our way over the top. Hopefully that's the goal. Some higher travel suspension would be nice. Get some little bit more clearance. Just so it doesn't, you can see how the body is just bouncing so much on those wheels. The wheels are nice on the ground, but the body itself is just lifting like anything. So it needs a bit firmer suspension, I think. A little bit more height. Oh, it's got plenty of height by the looks of it. It's got a fair bit of height anyway. It's just a shame it bottoms out on rocks. I guess this isn't a rock crawler after all. That'd be fun to make into a rock crawler. Ooh, is it worth me putting the bus wheels back on these things? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. If I can find 4 nice bus tires, I'm keen to do it again. I know I've done it once before, and it was pretty hilarious. I don't remember if it made this car uncontrollable. I know it did it to a few other cars, but I don't remember if it made it to this one. Yeah, that'd be fun. Make it a monster truck. Ooh! Ooh! Now that was not cool. I hate it when things fall down the middle like that and you just can't grab them. There we are. All healed. Now let's see what I can do to fix this car up. Come on. Drop it. Drop it. There we go. So we lost both front tyres. A mirror. Oh no, a front tyre and a rear tyre. Ooh. I only have one spare. Jeez, what am I going to do now? Which one's more important? A front tyre or a back tyre? This is a front wheel drive after all, so I'm assuming it's going to be a front tyre. The rear bumper made it all the way to the front. And here we shall make the little shrine to my fallen parts. May you never be forgotten. That's right, that's exactly how I feel. Big old frowny face. And we got a nose. Ooh, and we gotta go. Be gone, rabbit. Be gone, rabbit. Be gone, rabbit. Be gone, rabbit. That's something weird. I've never seen that before. He was on the roof, surfing. So we're just gonna cruise along, do what we can. Maybe at some point I'll try and shut the boot. But as long as we're not losing anything, we will just keep going. That was a close one, a very close one. There's a boat way over there. But that was a very close call indeed. Whew. Whew. I know you can fight them, but to be honest, it's easier just running away like a coward. That poor Axel just dragging on the ground. And we've got a bus stop coming straight up over that hill. That's pretty handy. Maybe there's a tyre of some kind. Any old tyre will do, I'm sure. Just doesn't want to stop very well. What's that at the bottom? Is that a rock? Yes, that's a rock. Is there a wheel of any kind? Of any kind, any form of wheel. No, there is not. There's a lady, a lovely inflatable friend, some water and some cigarettes. Nothing around the back, and looks like just a magazine on top. So I'm still at the conclusion that these places are absolutely useless. I very rarely found anything of use of them. So yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. I was hoping there'd be something there. Do we have the power to climb up this hill only with 3 wheels? We're gonna have to serpentine it or something. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You're getting there. Look at that, you're getting there. Oh, you're doing so well, little car, so well. You're almost at the top. Don't tell them I'm lying. We're not nearly at the top. You can do it, little car. Terry the Terror Trabant. Come on, you can make it. I used to have a car that used to climb hills like this. Because where I live in Perth, there's a big hills that lead you up, well, to the hills, I guess. Up towards Kalamunda and Lesmurdy at the top of the hills. And my very first car had to drop down to second gear to climb up those hills. This is a 70 km/h strip. And I'm sitting there trying to climb it at like 30 because I just didn't have the power to make it up the hill otherwise. This was my Lada, my very first car, my Lada. It just didn't have the power to climb the hill. Just pick a gear, mate. Just leave it in a gear. Redline it if you have to, but just pick a gear. Are we at the top? We are now at the top. That's like 4 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. But we have made it to the top. Oh boy. Now goes the fun part of controlling it, because it wants to pull heavily to the right because it's missing that rear wheel. And we're picking up some speed now. I did see a red light ahead of us somewhere. Hopefully that is a building of some use. Give me a wheel. I need a wheel. Oh, it's a one of those mechanics tow shops, I guess. The garage. I always call them like a tow garage or something. Ooh, free range trailer. Hello. Bye, I guess. Let's quickly poke in before the rabbits get at me. Does it open? Does that open? I can't see. Yes, just a little bit. What goodies do we have in here? Ooh, we got wheels and tires and some spray, some rims. Ooh, we got lots of truck tires. Look at that. How coincidental. And they actually look like decent tires. The rims look like garbage, but we got some tires. Let's see what we got in these barrels as well. Empty? You're useless. And you alcohol. So you're party time. So we've got 3. If I can find another rim. We've got another wheel. I just need to find another rim. Alright, let's see what we can do. I had a little poke around, and I didn't find any more wheels, rims I should say. I found another just regular old wheel, but where's the fun in that? I found 3 of these monster truck tires. I'm just one, well, I found 4 tires but only 3 rims, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. I would really have loved to have gotten another rim or something, but I can at least make it a hot rod. For better or worse. I'm sure I've done this before and it turned out terrible. But hey, this is what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's all about. My only other option is I'll bring them with me and make it like a trophy truck. Just have them stored on the back somehow. Trophy truck style. How's that for a trophy truck? And let's see if the other one will fit as well. Just a spare tire on the back. That might work, I don't know. It's kind of sliding about a bit. That might work. We'll do the usual. We'll try and make something to hold it down. Hold it. I love these hands. I can make so many bad jokes with them. There you go. That will just hopefully keep them on. And then we have like a trophy truck. Let's have a look at that fuel can I found. This plus the fuel I've got might make it usable. Maybe a little bit rich, but we'll see. Just fuel this on up. And let's see if I can add this to it. Now you are mostly a really bad mix, but with the, excuse me, there we are. Three, 4% is a bit rich, but it might work. 5. How much have we got still in this one? Still a bit to go, but I'll bring it with me, so I might be able to find some more fuel somewhere. But at least we've got plenty of fuel in there now. And we've got some tyres for rear ballads, even though it's the front wheel drive. I need to shut the bonnet, don't I? There we go. I've already made a monster, haven't I? I can't go very long without having a nice car and turning it into a monster. Vroom! Is it going to be at all controllable? It doesn't seem too bad. Definitely looking like a drag car now. Or a wheelie wagon or something like that. I just hear a funny noise now. Whom. Whom. It's like there's some sort of weird pulsing going on. We're hitting a harmonic. That's what we're doing. Hitting a harmonic. I don't think I'll be going much further past 50 k's in this one, because this is a bit of a slog so far. I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of done it to myself though. Everything was going too easy, I think. That's what it was. Everything was too easy. But I've ended up with a pretty cool looking Trabant. It almost sounds like I'm running with an open header. Ooh, we're building up a bit much speed now. It's a little bit much speed. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's a bit choppy. It's a bit choppy. A little bit choppy. A little bit bouncy. Looks pretty good on the OBS screen, but on my screen, wow, that tire is way back there. Quickly grab this and we'll be back on the road. It's a shame I can't just drop that over that, is it? Yeah, that looks so trophy truck. It is insane. I love it. I really do love it. It's still got all my headlights, which is pretty cool. I don't have a rear bumper anymore, but all the rest of it's good. Oh, whereabouts does this road go? Jeez. Ooh, we're getting a bit uncontrollable again. Just let it sort itself out. Look at it bounce, it's insane. Something was loading. Have we survived? Ooh. Can I flick it the other way, give the old Scandinavian to try and level out these wheels? Cut between this cactus. Maybe I caught it. Yep. I can see the road goes off that way, so I can kind of take a shortcut, but it's a bit of a drop. Ooh, what happened there? What happened there? Oh well, I'll leave them. I can always find more. Always find more. You just have to remember that. It's a bit rough. Oh, where'd that come from? Where did that come from? Okay. Is it gonna chill out? No, is it not gonna chill out? Now I think that was a bit bullfunkle there, because there was no cactus and then it spawned, and there was a cactus. It spawned right on top of me. So I'm gonna not care. I'm gonna take my speedometer back, and I am gonna take my tire back, because that was not fair. There was no cactus there, and then it spawned right on top of me. That's my spare one anyway, but I do need this tire. I call bull knuckles. How did I get so much cactus inside the car as well? That's insane. Oh, there's something down there. Little house. Oh, what happened there? I call bullshit again on that one. That I don't know what happened. But what do we got down here? I think what happened was the game stopped the load, but the car kept going, and when the physics caught up with it, it just flipped it so badly. But good thing we got another Trabant right here. So I can grab all those parts that I just lost and stick them all back on again. Maybe I'll swap these out, but this is a good idea, but it's just uncontrollable and scrubbing on something. So you are the worst tire, and you are not bad. So you can go on there. Maybe we can find a spray. Ooh, maybe these have nice tires. Maybe these aren't the best tires, but hopefully they're better than these ones. I lost my bus headlight, dang. The ones on the outsides were bus ones, but they were a little bit bigger. And we have a Lada. Do we want to switch to a Lada already? It'd be tempting, but maybe not just yet. We've just picked up the Trabant. I don't want to swap back to a Lada straight away. Another hand. I think that's it for now. And we'll jump in our lovely little ticky-tacky Trabant. Trevor, the terrifying Trabant. And we'll get another little go on. Now we're back to regular old square wheels. Well, not square wheels, but small wheels. Because we got to climb this big old hill here. And no matter, I like having the big wheels. Something was banging and it just didn't seem right. So it seems alright on the smaller wheels. My dream of having a monster truck is not going to happen. Well, not just yet anyway. Tick, 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 tick. Getting there ever so slowly. So like 35 or something. Yeah. A fair way to go now. I swear I could almost get out and run faster than this. Jeez, look at us go. Fair enough, it is a almost 45-degree incline, which is pretty serious. Look at that tiny little motor up the front there, working its little heart out. Don't have to worry about hitting anything at this speed, so I don't think I'd do any damage. I think it would be more likely to bounce off. Ooh. Oh, we don't even have the power to get up there. Come on, come on, come on. Can I serpentine my way across? Just a little bit of an angle. I worked out this when I was doing the bus. If you aim on a bit of an angle, rather than going straight at it, you're more likely to get to the top and then just build up a bit of speed, then turn and just zigzag your way backwards and forwards. Eventually you'll climb it. So you build up a bit of speed, keep the road in sight. Eventually you'll get to the other side and then it's easy on the downhill. This hill is insane. And look, here we are at the top. That didn't take too long, really. It's a bit of a trek. Bit of a trek. Bit of a treat. And now we're going to go downhill. Ooh. Let's just bounce down this bit here. And let's get a move on. 48 kilometers. Ooh, almost there. Hopefully this isn't going to go too crazy. This is where we start driving and we don't find another place to stop for ages. So yeah, this just goes to show you why everybody chooses to drive the Ladas, because the motor is just so powerful. The Trabant is a really cute car, and I really like how quirky they are and cute, but it's got no power. It really has no power. So as you saw trying to climb up that hill, I actually got to almost the top and it just ran out of steam and it started rolling back down the hill. So that's a bit of an issue. It would be nice if they had just a little bit more power, or the ability to swap to a new motor. Just something with a little bit more guts, so that they are a viable option over the Ladas. Even the Skoda's got a really fast engine, but it has no torque. The Lada is not as fast, but it's got a bit more torque to it. So it makes climbing those hills a lot easier. And of course the diesel is all torque and no top speed, but this is neither, which is a bit of a shame. It's such a cute little car, but it's neither. So you will end up having to find an interesting way to maneuver those hills or push it. I don't know if pushing it is an option either. It might be. Get out and just push it the rest of the way. But yeah, that's something I'd like to see, is just something more for the Lada. More for the Trabant. Just a little bit more power. Something to add more power to it. I don't think adding the bigger tyres will help. They'll make it go faster, but it'll have even less torque. Is this because I have a 5% oil to fuel ratio, or is it maybe I'm losing a little bit of power on that? But even saying that, those hills are pretty gnarly. I'm surprised it's kind of climbing the hill right now without sliding backwards, because that's what it seems to do. This is, again, a very gnarly hill. So we've done enough kilometers now, we just have to find somewhere comfortable to stop. And that might take a while, looking at the speed we're travelling. Oh well, we'll get there when we get there. That's just how it is. Wonder how much fuel we got left. Can't be that much. I think it only had 2 litres in it when I was done earlier, and I don't have any more petrol on me. In the words of the Matrix, follow the white rabbit. Oh, you're running off that way. Thought you were going to follow up the road. This is one serious hill to climb. Still going, still going. It hasn't stalled out on me yet. It's still climbing, very slowly. This car must have a super clutch on it. Almost made it to the top, almost made it to the top. I'll have to go back and look how long this has taken me to climb this. This one is insane. Just goes to show you the terrain generation in this game can be pretty cruisy at sometimes and can be very unforgiving other times. Like, sweet jeez, this hill is a nightmare. Jedi mind trick right there. Floating rocks. Well, the speed is starting to climb or fluctuate. I heard the engine revs climb. So it's like, ooh, we're starting to level out, I think. The tickies are starting to speed up. Ooh, we're just making it to the top now. Starting to even out. So that's been a bit of a climb. So hopefully it won't be too much longer before we can just pull over and call it. So I'm looking out the window now, and the sun's starting to come up. So it's taken me about 2 hours to record this now. So I'm just going to pull up here. And I'm not going to pull right up on it because I don't want to experience the same issues I had when I started this episode, where it took about an hour to get my car to spawn in. So I'm just going to stop here. Where are we? Ignition? Ignition, please. There we go. And let's have a quick check how much fuel we got. 0.4 litres. We haven't got much left. There we are. So yes, I've been Benny Bones. This has been the long drive. This one has been a long drive. If you like the game, go pick it up. Help the developers. I will scavenge around there next time. We have just done another 55 kilometers. So until next time, adios.